It's okay. So I'm here in a neighboring city. You could call it a neighboring city. It's like different from where I live. It's close by, and they have this really nice bicycle path around the neighborhood. So I'm gonna test it out with Thunderblade. So let's see how it goes. And while we're doing this, let's talk about the picture I posted. The picture I posted a few days ago about a belt drive Thunderblade. Oh, this is some rough asphalt here. Also, this pathway, this bicycle path, is really not wide at all, right? And it's just like wide enough for you to normally skate. Like you can see this. But if you have a bicycle coming, you need to stop skating so the bicycle can go through. Anyway, a belt drive Thunderblade. Why? Why would I do a belt drive? And what about the hub motor? And what about the friction drive for those ones that are like really OGs here on the channel? So yeah, belt drive versus hub motor versus friction drive. What are the differences? Oh my God, the car will not stop. Okay. A lot of cracks in this asphalt. Let's go, let's go. Okay, going again. By the way, I'm on the high setting, like level 3 out of 4. Going, yeah, there's a lot of imperfections in this asphalt. Okay, there's some guy running and people walking here. Let's wait a little bit and then we can go overtake it. Anyway, belt drive. So one of the major benefits of belt drive is being able to have more freedom choosing your wheels. With a hub motor, you are definitely like stuck with a diameter and pretty much stuck with the manufacturer wheel. You cannot go to a third-party wheel easily unless you, like, I don't know, DIY something. You cannot buy it off the shelf from anyone else. Even if it's not proprietary thing, no one was going to bother making wheels for like Thunderblade hub motor or like Atmos gear hub motor. The major point is about the wheels, okay? You can choose any wheel you want from any manufacturer. You could use Thunderblade wheels, or you could use rollerblade wheels, or you could use power slide wheels, no problem, okay? And other than that, you can choose your own like gear ratio, because since you have a pulley on the motor and you have a pulley on the wheel and they have different diameters, you can change the diameters to have more acceleration or more top speeds. Maybe you are the guy that lives with a lot of mountains and you need more power going up a hill. Okay. Oh, this is nice. Oh, I have a lot of construction here going as well. I don't remember these buildings last time I came here. Okay, let's go in front of this bus. Oh my God. Okay. Clear. Not die. Woo! Not dead. Every time you're not dead, it's a success. Okay, where is the bicycle path now? Does it go here? I think it goes here. Let's see this small hill. Let's see if the motors, you see, her motors like struggle a lot because they do not have a good gear ratio. I don't know where the fuck the bicycle path went. I just came, oh my God, dog shit. Okay, the good thing about this camera holder I'm using right now, what? Oh my God. This concrete's not good as well. Okay, I see the bicycle path again, let's go there. So some of you guys have told me I go way too slow with Thunderblade and you would like me to rip it off faster and all of this. But guys, this is not a finished product. This is not like reliable, okay? This is a lot of bolts, like screwed together and threw up like this. It is not a finished product, and it's not on the level for me to trust it. So even if I had the skill, right? If even I had the skill, I do not trust this. It's not reliable. Anyway, coming back to talking about the belt drive versus hub motor kind of thing. Let's move the friction drive to the end. So yeah, like belt drive, more freedom. You can choose a variety of wheels. You can choose a variety of gear ratios. While in hub motor, you're stuck with one wheel diameter, mostly. Okay, let's brake here. Okay. Let's wait for those cars to go by. I should have priority coming here, but nope, do not trust those drivers. Some people are very impatient and they do not like waiting out. Anyway, so let's keep going. I'm riding at about 15 to 18 kilometers an hour right now. I think this is a good leisure pace. Like I can go and do a little bit of slalom here, can carve a little bit, it's fine, it's fun. Anyway, if I were to make a motor, a Thunderblade more to my specs, I would probably go more acceleration than top speed. I do not want to go like 50 kilometers an hour. For me, it's nothing. I do not care about that. I know people care. So one of the things about using the belt drive would be like, okay, you choose your own pulleys, you choose your own gear ratio, and just go fast, my dude. And one other thing is you have more freedom choosing motors as well, because a hub motor, it's harder to build. So you have less manufacturers making them, but because of the electric skates, the electric skateboards, we have a plethora of belt drive motors to choose from. So it would be easier for, oh my God, that's really bad. Let's go for this. Nice. Easier than I thought. Sometimes I'm more scared than it's worth. Anyway, so it would be easier to, okay, braking. So it will be much easier to find a manufacturer to provide motors for Thunderblade if it ever went into production. But if we were going to the DIY route, the DIY route also would benefit a lot by having more options. Okay, let's talk a little bit of numbers, okay? I will put the images on the B-roll around the screen so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Hopefully the traffic noise is not that much. And oh my God. Okay, let's keep going. Little crack, big crack. No, these are the ones that can actually trip you out. Anyway, so you can choose a variety of motors. You have the 50-50, which means like 50 diameter and 50 height. Okay, so motor size is basically how powerful it is, right? The smaller the motor, the weaker it is. Like simplifying is this. You can have some differences between 50-50 motors, but it's basically that. 60-60 motor would be stronger than a 50-50, generally speaking. So yeah, anyway, we have a lot of skateboard motors around in the market with skateboard kits. So if anyone is trying to DIY those things, you can start that. You can start there. Okay, there's a huge truck. Okay, it allows us to go through. So let me. So it's an opportunity. Okay, let's go. Oh, nice. These are working. You guys, this is really hard to do. because I have the motors pushing me on my ankles. Oh, I'm going faster now. I'm going 24. Yeah, because now it's a little bit wider and the asphalt's a little bit better. And I'm having voltage tagging. Oh my God, these batteries suck. These are the cheapest batteries I could find. So yeah guys, I wanted to show you, this is like a bicycle. It was a dirty course, now it's asphalted. It's obvious for BMXs, like it's a BMX course. It's really nice. I wanna come here. I'm not sure my prototype right now can withstand this. Let's get you guys a little bit of view here. So yeah, so that's what I've been wanting to skate forever. And if you guys like dig really deep on my channel, on Thundrblade's channel, you can see that I have a little bit of, I think I published it actually, I'm not sure, of me trying this with the friction drive prototype, and it was before asphalt, so it was still dirt. Someday I'll come here, write down if you want me to come and try this. I need to do a little bit of reinforcement on this one to try this. Yeah, it's really poorly put together right now. Anyway, let's keep moving. Okay, the guy was signaling, turning. I think he would actually turn. Oh my God, I'm so naive sometimes. Okay, no cars. Good. Here in my city, you have to do this to go through the pedestrian path. So signal to the cars that you want to go. Okay, let's go around here and go back to the car. Yeah, I can definitely feel that my right boot has a little bit of a play on the connection of the boot to the frames. I need to redo that. I just strapped something together. I will put a better connection over there, so I can like feel more confident with this. By the way guys, what do you guys think about this? Oh, you see the fucking wire. Anyway, what do you guys think about this camera reveal on the front of me? Or would rather have it on the back like I was from the first one? So I'll finish the video using this angle to test it out. For me, it's way worse to actually, oh my God, there's an electric bike coming here and there's a pedestrian. Okay, I went, woo. So yeah, are we allowed here? The electric vehicles? Oh my God, my left leg hurts so much. I have some, I don't know, maybe a bad habit of sorts, because I use my right leg on front and my left leg on back, and my left leg, it's way more tired. Let's try shifting. Whoa, that is really hard. It's just a no. Yep. Okay, when it's easy, I'll put my left leg on front. Anyway, let's talk about P26. P26 is the name of the prototype that we will use the belt drive. And I already contacted a company that can CNC the frames and bend them. I couldn't find it before, so now I found it. I can make it. I will not need as many bolts as this one, and will be stronger and safer. It will even be lighter because I will use way less steel. I could go for aluminum, but I'm pretty sure like normal aluminum that you buy from these companies will not withstand, because I actually did it on 2018. I made a aluminum prototype and it completely bent because it was like made with normal aluminum, not the alloy like 6061 that we normally use on inline skates. So it was not hard enough. Anyway, I will keep using steel because it's what's easily available for me. We trade a few grams for price. Because otherwise, if I want that, I would just need to go the full CNC route, and then I'm spending months worth of rent on make one frame. It's not worth it. If I'm going to go a belt drive prototype, I'm going oh, I can't bend over with this belt here on my belly. Damn it. It's not the belly itself. It's because it's going to the thigh. Yeah. Oh my God, this is really bad. Wait. As Johnny Bravo would say. Okay, we're waiting for cars. Waiting. Cars are waiting. Let's go. Yeah, like, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. I just go, oh my God, that's
this is going to be so hard to edit.
3 rooms again. Woo. Yeah, safe. Yeah, these trees, they drop a lot of leaves. My left leg's killing me. Anyway, oh my God, I'm so off topic today, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is terrible. Whoa. Yeah, I was complaining on the other park, but this is way worse. But it's fun. It's a little bit more fun because more obstacles, and also because I'm not holding the camera right now. I can focus on my balance, so it's easier. Okay, guys, the camera is overheating, so I had to take a break. And I got rid of the belt, so I'm holding the camera in my hand again. So now I can like get those low angles that everyone loves. Anyway, I was talking about how I'm gonna make P26. So yeah, I have the workshop to make the frame, and I'm trying to figure out the motor. There's a lot of motors that use the 6374, but they are very heavy. Like they are very powerful. I'm out of breath. Why am I out of breath? So the motors. I want to use a 50-50 or 50-60 motor because they weigh less than half a kilo. Okay, like a pound for you Americans. But the 6374, which is the most popular model, they weigh almost a kilogram, so 2 pounds. Okay, let's go uphill. We're strong enough. Oh my God, damn it. Yeah. So the city here. Yep. No wait. Yeah. So this is the limit for the high setting. Let's not burn these motors. Let's go like go to the grass. Go to the grass. Almost dead. Almost dead. Not dead. Okay. Let's keep going. So the motor. The 6374 is way too heavy. I don't want to use it, but it's the most popular and the easiest to find. I actually found a motor that would be like perfect, and I know it works because an electric skateboard is using them. It's called the Parsec Aero Pro. Okay, it uses a 5250 motor from Hobby Wing, but they do not sell it direct to consumer, so it's really hard for me to get one, like a pair, to test it out. So unless I go to, I don't know, Parsec and buy from them their motors, I will have to like make a contact and ask to test it out. So it's not the best DIY route. So I'm figuring out how to get like 50-50 motors directly from AliExpress or something that can go like shipping worldwide. But then a lot of the motors I found on AliExpress, they do not send to Brazil. That's terrible. Okay, this is one of my nightmares, okay? Oh, yeah. See? That's one of the reasons I want like better brakes and more reliable skates, because you have a slide downhill, but it's really hard to brake and control your speed. And then suddenly you go straight into the cars and the cars cannot see you. Okay, we have a red light over there, so it's safe to go now. And here we don't have anything on the floor showing that it's a bicycle path. Okay, let's go. So anyway, so the motors I found, they do not send to Brazil, so I cannot test them. And I do not want to go to the easier route because it's too heavy. So I'm pending. I found actually one motor, so I might go with that one, but if that doesn't work, I might need to go with the RC motors. Oh, there's dogs. Let's see if the dogs are going to get scared. Oh, great. Nice. I was afraid that they would like chase me or something. So anyway, as soon as I figure out the motors, I will have a budget for how much will be 26 cost. I'm tending to go with 110 millimeter wheels because it's the best one for the pulleys that are commercially available. If I go like 80 millimeter, it's going to get really hard to get a direct pulley system to go with my preferred gear ratio. So, oh my God, I'm so tired. Yeah, anyone that says that this is for lazy people is crazy. This takes a lot of effort. Also, since I'm speaking and talking, I'm actually quite thirsty. I left my water bottle in the car, but I'm almost back. We are almost at the end of this. So, I promise at the end we're gonna talk about the friction drive. So yeah, the best thing about friction drive is the weight, because it's just the motor. And because we can use like the biggest gear radial possible, which is like the wheel diameter and the motor shaft diameter, so it's like the biggest possible, you can actually use small motors. So instead of a half a kilo motor, you can use like a 300 grams or 250 gram motor, and will actually work. So I was using drone motors to, damn it. Okay, let's stop here in the shade. So my legs are burnt out. I need to rest a little bit. I'm almost back to the car. Anyway, the friction drive can use like an immense gear ratio. So you can use really small motors that go really high RPMs and still have a good acceleration. And since you can choose your gear ratio, you could go more speed and you could go 80 millimeter wheels. You could go even 60 millimeter wheels. Works, not good, but works. But for 80, my friction drive at 80 was really nice. Really nice. It worked well, it was close to the ground, it was really nice. But for the friction drive to work, we need friction. And for friction to work, it's really hard to go through wet patches. So anytime you go through the wet with a friction drive, you have slippage. Okay, the motor will slip. Okay, so yeah, camera overheated again. Dude, I love this camera, but this overheating thing is such a pain in the ass sometimes. Anyway, so the friction drive could go around the problem with the wetness by going with the friction element, which I call it the part of the motor that touches the wheel. Instead of going to the outer diameter, it goes to the side of the wheel. Okay, so instead of going, I tried to put a drawing over here, but anyway, but this like immensely increases complexity. Okay, and that is not what I want. I do not want to make a problem to solve with my solution. It's not worth it. So you either go with like this cannot touch water, or you do not go with it at all. So with a friction drive, you have the lightest one, you have the strongest one, but you also have the low. You cannot go through wet or humid places because you will lose friction. Also, your wheel will wear out really fast probably. I did not test it that much, but I'm pretty sure it would like ruin your wheel like really fast. Other than that, you need a system to actually push the motor against the wheel, and that is a little bit of a hassle to do, but I figured out a few ways to do it right now, so I can actually show you guys sometime later if anyone wants it. So if you made it this far into the video, put in the comments that you want like a full friction drive tutorial concept thingy, because it's kind of fun, not gonna lie. But I think it's not reliable enough for a consumer product. It might be good for like the DIY fun guy, like yeah, I just want to do this because it's funny. Okay, that's nice. You could use rubber wheels, you could use polyurethane wheels, you could use any type of wheels, as long as you can have friction to the wheel. And you can use smaller motors. You can also use big motors, like if you want like a beast. Okay, there are a few friction drive systems for bicycles, and they are the lightest, but they're not the most reliable. And they have all these problems. They will wear your tire faster, and you need to take care of. You're not gonna ride in the rain. Okay, so P26 coming, belt drive. Okay, I'm gonna test the belt drive against the hub drive motor. This hub drive was supposed to be easy for everyone to build, and it was not because the motor was discontinued. So let's go with something more popular that is probably not going out of market soon. Okay, and if you guys are actually willing to see the P26 come to life, I would appreciate a little bit of financial support. If you if you want, okay, this is not okay. If you want to help, if you want to support the building of P26, just go to the coffee page and you can donate via PayPal over there. Of course, I'm thankful for any support. If you just buy me one coffee, I'll be very grateful. We will go straight to the P26 fund, and I will build it as soon as I can. Okay, guys. So I'm just going to finish this with a little bit of flow over this up to the car, and thank you guys for watching. Let's go.
If the sky turns black, we light it brighter. Every hit comes back. We rise higher into the storm. No breaks. Only you. Whatever it takes, we